So the first thing that we're going to do here to set up our SSH protocol, we're going to go into configure terminal mode, and I'm going to do this by setting up AAA authentication. In a later lab we will dig further into this, but we'll just do a basic setup here using AAA. And in order to enable AAA, we'll bring down the possible options. You'll see new model is the only option that I have before it's configured, and this is going to enable new access control commands and functions, and it's going to disable all old commands. So if you have it enabled and do this again, it's going to disable your old ones and set a new default model. So we'll go ahead and enable that and see what's available to us now. You can see the list has drastically increased, and we're looking for authentication configuration. So we'll do AAA authentication, and we're going to use the login set authentication list for login. We're going to use the authentication login, the default authentication list, and we'll set that to the local database. You can use radius, TACAX, any of those. You could do that by doing group and specifying whether or not it's radius or TACAX, but in this demonstration we're just going to go ahead and use the default local database. In case that database is not available for some reason, you can also set up a backup, which you could use the enable password, or you could set it up for the line password, or you could set up none at all. And we'll just go ahead and hit enter. Next thing we're going to do is set up authentication for the enable mode, and we're going to use the default list once more, and we're going to use the enable password for this authentication. Okay, if I do a show run here, you're going to see the commands that I've entered in already. You can see I've got the enable password for Cisco, got the new model set here, the 2 authentication commands that I specified, and down at the bottom under the Telnet line you can see I do have a password of Cisco set. If I'm going to encrypt these passwords, I can accomplish that by hitting service and password encryption. Just that single command, and if I do a show run, we'll see that those clear text passwords have now been encrypted. They're the enable password 7 specifying that the following data is it's an encrypted password. And we'll go all the way down to the bottom here, and you can see the same thing. My line password for the Telnet line has been encrypted as well. For the actual SSH setup, we're going to need to specify IP domain name in order to generate the crypto keys. So I'm going to set the domain name to, let's say, sec.bowlercbtlabs.com. Next we're going to create crypto keys, crypto key generate RSA. It's going to ask us how many bits we want in the modules. Well, you can see the range is between 360 and 2048, obviously being the highest possible. Let's set it for 1024. That's a strong encryption. Shouldn't be any problems with someone trying to get in. This is going to keep them out, and it's going to encrypt that data rather well. So we'll generate the crypto key. Next we'll set the SSH version to 2. I want to set the SSH timeout for when you're attempting to log in to 1 minute. And we're going to set the SSH authentication retries to 3. It's a pretty standard number with any organization. 3 strikes and you're out. If you don't know your password by then, you'll need to call your help desk or get that reset, or it's just a great way to keep people out. And you can obviously see the max is 5, so it's not a huge difference here, but 3 is a standard, so I just go with that in most cases.